The girl tore the gown that bound her to her fate with a violent force. Then she moved to draw her bow. One arrow hit the bullseye. Then she skillfully drew a second arrow, and she hit again. There was a murmur from the crowd. Her mother stepped forward quickly and tried to stop her daughter from shooting, because no one wants to see a girl make a show of herself in a tournament like this. But Mary let go of her finger and let the arrow rush out of her arm, as if to tear her from her unjust fate. The force of the blow was such that the arrow went right into the bullseye. This stunning performance had dire consequences. Her mother angrily scolded her for dishonoring the princes of other tribes. She should have married the first prize winner of the tournament. Even if she was a princess, she should not be allowed to challenge the tradition of male supremacy over female. Mary pointed her sword angrily at the mural beside her. She slashed her own portrait and that of her mother. It was her way of refusing the marriage. She didn't realize it would break her mother's heart. Then her mother took her favorite wooden bow and threw it into the fire. The relationship between mother and daughter was icy. Then the mother calmed down and began to regret that she had been too hard on her daughter. At that moment, Mary was riding out of the castle. She was just trying to let off some steam. She accidentally stumbled into the enchanted forest. She was guided by a smurf to a dilapidated cabin and met the legendary witch. The witch's magic gave Mary a bold idea. She took out a silver necklace given to her by her father. She asked the witch to cast a spell that would change her mother's mind to escape the fate of the marriage, but she didn't know that this move would cause great trouble for her country. The witch threw all sorts of strange ingredients into the cauldron and even took the girl's hair as an ingredient, and with a little stirring, a black-hearted cake appeared in the thick soup pot. Mary was uneasy, but under the witch's repeated assurances, she took the cake back to the castle. Her mother didn't blame her for leaving without permission. When faced with her daughter's offer to make up the cake, she ate it without hesitation. Then Mary eagerly asked if she changed her mind about the marriage, but her mother felt that she was losing her strength. When she returned to her room, she realized there was something wrong with the cake, but before she could question Mary, she fell under the bed. Mary watched in horror as her mother transformed into a black bear, and her mother was overwhelmed by the horror of her own appearance.